Hello, my very dear Leos. This is your reading for the week of July 6th, and it will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Leo, the first thing that I feel like I really need to say to you as I'm doing this reading, the first thing was I heard this song, Rewrite the Stars. And that, for me, even though it's a love song, what it's really about is the essential nature of it is, can we change what we think our fate is? Can we change our future? The second thing that I felt compelled to say to you was, for many people, sometimes shame is the underlying emotion that will cause us to create codependent relationships. And we might not identify it as shame. We might not even identify it as feeling unworthy, because we can protect ourselves from that. And as a fire sign, you're going to lean into your character traits that are strong, that allow you to feel powerful, and not just powerful, but useful in a way that makes you have a place. It's literally as though it can create that sense of needing to be there or do for people in order to justify your existence or in order to compensate for something. But it may not even be that. It may just be creating a place for yourself to exist. As a fire sign, as somebody who has really usually a very well-defined ego, something that's quite clear in your own mind, it can lead you to not question sometimes those underlying things that are perhaps preventing you from feeling as though you can rewrite the stars. You're being told here, ground yourself into your body and allow yourself to begin being curious about things, about how things are. Because if you're in a state of confusion, not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do, very often that's because old stuff is coming up. Oh, this is important. Sometimes it's because old stuff is coming up that is related to qualities of your personality you haven't necessarily defined as being active, such as maybe not feeling worthy, maybe having felt ashamed, or maybe even feeling guilty. You're being asked now, can you look at those things in a way where you can now take on a new view of yourself, of your opportunities, of your gifts, and of your rights to rewrite your stars if you don't like the way they are? Can you rewrite your future? Can you look at what's not working for you in whatever relationship or situation we're talking about here and say, what is not working for me? And instead of just going, oh, that, and then drifting off somewhere else and kind of ignoring it or leaning into the things about you that you know you can kind of trust and lean on, like your ability to manage things or your ability to be kind or your ability, whatever it is. This is now you being able to look beyond that so that you can actually start regaining some of that energy that kind of got locked into the not quite worthy, and therefore motivated some of your caretaking and potentially codependent patterns. And remember, codependence doesn't have to be in relationships with a lover. It can be with your children. It can be with your family, your other family members. It can be with friends that where you just, we won't go into the qualities around that because something you can probably already look up if you need to know them. But you probably know them already because you're incredibly intelligent. So, Leo, this is the thing. This is about you rewriting your stars, checking in with yourself. Stay grounded in your body, my dears. This is important for a fire sign because fire is very head. Poof, you want to go up there. Allow yourself to stay in your body, to ask the questions. What would you rewrite if you could? Whether it's from the past or not, from now. And if you start getting, I would say, distracted by when the emotions start coming up, lean into something that's pleasant. Allow yourself to not get lost in the haze because the haze is something you don't want to look at. If you start going in there, move into something that is pleasant. Allow yourself, you can toggle back and forth and look at that when you're ready. Okay? I'm going to leave you with that. My lovely Leos, take good care of yourselves. Okay? How would you like to rewrite your stars? You have the right. You have the power. And you are worthy. I leave you with that. Much love.